This lesson is going to be on solving for missing angle measures in a triangle. A triangle is a shape that has 3 sides and 3 angles. The interior angles of a triangle will always add to 180 degrees, no matter what the triangle looks like, no matter what type of triangle it is. An exterior angle of a triangle is an angle that is outside the triangle, and it is not part of the 180 degrees for the interior of the triangle. There are 3 types of triangles that we need to know about. A scalene triangle has no equal sides and no equal angles. An isosceles triangle has at least 2 equal sides and angles. And an equilateral triangle has all sides and angles equal. Find the value of the missing angle in the triangle. So I'm going to label my missing angle here, which is angle U, with an X. Since all the angles are inside the triangle, they add up to 180 degrees. So 37 plus 63 plus X is equal to 180. So it's always best to set up an equation and then just solve your equation. I'm going to combine my like terms. 37 plus 63 is 100 plus X equals 180. Subtract 100 from both sides, X equals 80. So the measure of angle U is equal to 80 degrees. Find the missing angle in this triangle. Here I'm looking for angle B, so I'm going to label it with the variable. I have one angle of 46, but no angle measure for C. But since I have that box there, I know that's a right angle, so it would be 90 degrees. So 90 plus 46 plus X is equal to 180 degrees. 90 plus 46 is 136, plus X equals 180. Subtract 136 from each side, and X is equal to 44. So the measure of angle B is equal to 44 degrees. I'm going to label my missing angle here with an X. So I have 60 plus X is equal to 180 degrees. 60 plus 60 is 120. And when I subtract 120 from each side, X is equal to 60. So the measure of angle K is equal to 60. So I notice in this triangle, all the angles are equal to each other. So that means that this triangle would be an equiangular triangle because all the angles are congruent. And since it's equiangular, it is also an equilateral triangle. Find the value of the question mark in this diagram. Here I notice the question mark is an exterior angle for my triangle. I have one angle measure inside the triangle of 102. I also have this 137 that's outside the triangle. I notice that the 137 forms a straight line with this interior angle of the triangle. So if I was to label this y, I know that 137 plus y equals 180, because since they're a straight line, they're supplementary. So I can solve for that interior angle of the triangle by subtracting 137 from both sides. Y equals 43. So this angle is 43 degrees. Now looking at my triangle, I notice that I have two of the three angles. So if I call this x, 102 plus 43 plus x has to equal 180 degrees. So 145 plus x equals 180. When I subtract 145 from both sides, x equals 35. Now, to find that exterior angle of the triangle, this is another straight line. And since they're a straight line, I know they're supplementary. So 35 plus the question mark has to equal 180. If I subtract 35 from each side, question mark is equal to 145 degrees. For the figure shown, find the measure of angle 1. Angle 1 is an interior angle to the triangle. And then here we have this 119, which is an exterior angle. So this exterior angle forms a straight line with this interior angle. So if I label this as y, I know 119 plus y equals 180. So y is equal to 61. Now, in my triangle, I have two of the three angles. So the measure of angle 1 plus 61 plus 57 equals 180. 61 plus 57 is 118. So the measure of angle 1 plus 118 equals 180. When I subtract 118 from both sides, the measure of angle 1 is equal to 62 degrees.